Hey, what's going on, guys? MiniQ7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 145 today for the 2006 Pop Secret 400 here at Rockingham. I love Rockingham's Speedway so much, honestly. In case you weren't aware, we were already the champions by a substantial amount, so it doesn't even matter. In terms of like what we can really do, we're still going to rock the YouTube channel colors for probably one last time because I made a poll out there about like what paint scheme are we going to run for the final races of the organization as we close up our doors at the end of the season before we go sign ourselves to a brand new team anyway, coming into next season. I really don't know what I want to do in terms of like, this one's like what? What's our, tire? It's at a 70. Ooh, that's low, actually. Let's not do that. We're gonna probably throw in our good stuff here, actually, for this one. Wait, that's probably not it. Yeah, that was. Okay. Throw in our good stuff here at Rockingham. Of course, I love this track so much. And, yeah, we'll see you guys at the track. Alright, going into Rockingham. Like I said, I love this place. But just as a public service announcement, we may have to bring back the 2-lap qualifying rule in the future. Because at this point in the game expects you to qualify basically, you know, top 5 or even a win each time. Or even a pole position each time. Even with like package sponsors. So I might have to bring back the 2-lap qualifying rule for next season anyway. Speaking of, we got pole position here at Rockingham. By about, oh wow, 3/10. Wow. I guess they were giving it easy on that one for this time anyway, as we go towards the track here at Rockingham.
We're live from the North Carolina Speedway, otherwise known as the Rock side of today's NASCAR race, the Pop Secret 400, right here on MRN. What makes the Rock so tough, Barney?
Well, this track is deceiving to drivers who are new here. It's wide and fast in most places, but in the corners, they'll have to slow up more than they expect. Otherwise, the wall will sneak up and bite them on the exit, especially in turn 2.
The 56 car is our NASCAR Winston Cup points leader coming into this race.
Yeah, but it's far from over yet. He's got to focus on being consistent. A little slip-up for just one race can cost you big in the points.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year. Plus, he did an admirable job filling in for Sterling Marlin in some Cup runs.
Ashton Lewis is having some trouble in the points this year.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Alrighty then, time for another race. We got 98 laps here at the Rocket. Once again, we're starting in the pole position and we're underway here, cooking up some popcorn as we already take the lead going into 1. And off we go. Elliott Sadler having a decent qualifying run, actually, not so bad for him. Probably going to end up in like the teens like he always does. He's trying to take second away from Jeff Gordon as I'm holding him up a little bit there. He has the inside position. Let's see, can he take second away? He still has the bottom line. He's still doing pretty well. We're going to try to give him a little bit of a helping hand here. Yeah, he's going to finish second in his lap, I think. Yeah, he does, by about a half second, anyway. We have a long race ahead of us, and wow, they're already gone in our mirrors. they're already starting to fade away in the mirrors here already. I can just tell this car is going to be very, very quick. And I think this is the point where I should say that, yeah, we're probably not even going to do custom setups for next season. That's pretty much confirmed at this point. 10 laps into a run. I mean, look at this. You may think that this game is on easy. It's not. It's on legend difficulty.
22,
I think this is just the power of just like custom setups, and we're like 5 seconds ahead of Labonte, who just took a second away from Elliott Sadler, by the way. I mean, I like Rockingham for its like tire saving nonsense, you know, tire saving races. You know what I mean? I do them all the time on my sim on NR 2003, but in this game, I mean, you could kind of save tire in a way by letting off the gas a little early, going into like 1 and like 3 or whatnot. But at this point, with such a higher tire wear stat, as well as like, you know, really solid like tire grip, I mean, at this point, like what can you say about this? This is 12 laps into a run, and we got the pole. 12 laps in, and we have 5.5 seconds. This is honestly absurd. This is almost as absurd as like Richmond or Chicagoland, where I have to already have to put like a handicap on myself for those types of tracks, as well as whatchamacallit too, as well. Texas. Like those are gonna be like ridiculously easy. We already have some people in sights of being lapping down. We're like 6 seconds ahead now of Labonte, who's actually trying to run away from Jeff Gordon. Like, yeah, our right front's wearing down a little bit or whatnot, but that's okay. We're gonna be pitting on lap like 33 anyway or whatnot. At this point, we can just go push full send each and every lap, no problem, no worries. Like this, even if we lose a little bit of time at the very end of the run, we're still like this is not even fair. Like, this is not even fair. Like, is this even legal, like, what I'm doing with the, field? Well, all good things come to an end eventually, because here comes some, lap traffic, actually. We got Jack Sprague in front of us being the first one down. We got the 199 being a field filler is also another one a lap down. Very carefully move around these guys, though. I want to keep the car in pristine condition, because we've been doing very well. Okay, so the left front's starting to wear down first compared to the right rear. Interesting. I don't know if I want to make the car any looser, though. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I might make a tiny bit looser. I don't think I want to, though. Like, we have a 7-second lead. Why would I want to try to make any adjustments? I mean, yeah, it's a little. Okay, now I wasn't because of the way I handled that corner. Okay, so it's not as bad. I was pushing the left front a little bit more as we keep working our way through the field. Anyway, sending in on Greg Biffle here. Yeah, 7 seconds is from me to the leader. We're already starting to lap some people. Greg Biffle into the wall. We got Christian Fittipaldi and Chase Montgomery up there. Oh, there's a lot of cars up in front of us there. See that whole cluster right there? That's gonna be fun to deal with. Excuse me, Fittipaldi. Sailing off right him, no problem. Montgomery thought about having a block, but we got. Oh man, there's a lot of cars just sitting there. We got Scott Wimmer up there. There's Casey Mears. We're probably gonna try to block. He's gonna try to go for a position away from Steve Park. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, okay. All right, fine. Nothing damaged. I don't think. Thank you, Chase Montgomery. Steve Park is falling off a cliff for some reason. Carefully send it down there. So yeah, we're only just breaking even with the times anyway so far, because we have all this traffic in front of us. Like, they'll have to get through all this as well. So don't you worry about that. I just want to be very carefully go on the bottom and pass everybody there. You know what I mean? Brian Vickers is going to win the Rookie of the Year, by the way. It was a good fight for Scott Wimmer, but it's just not going to be enough for old Wimmer there. Wimmer was such an underrated driver, too. It's a shame his career didn't really take off in the Cup Series. Hermie Sadler being Hermie Sadler, I suppose, also doesn't help either. At least David Green just didn't know I was that fast. At this point, you just gotta wonder. Do you think the AI has pretty much given up because they have no chance to even, like, stop me at this point? Like, in terms of, like, the season? Like, this is literally just a Max Verstappen simulator, this race is. As Mayfield just slams the door on my nose, almost causing a huge accident. My God, Mayfield, what's wrong with you? And I commended you earlier in the season, like, how well you were doing. I'm not sure how you are now. I didn't really check where you're at, but he slammed the door on my stupid face. Yikes, don't do that. I don't appreciate that. I still don't appreciate that. But you just gotta wonder, like, look at this. I'm only losing a little bit of time. It's not even because of the tire wear. It's because of the AI are just holding me up a little bit. I mean, it's gonna be like that for the rest of the race, but so be it. I mean, this is just sad. Like, this is just a Max Verstappen simulator at this point. It's not even like a race. It's just like how many cars will Max Verstappen lap, or how big of a gap will he lead this time in this race? Just like in Formula One, that is. Should probably play that game again, but I don't even know at this point what I'm gonna do. I barely have enough time for myself anymore with the way things are going. So we have to get around our old friend Jerry Nadeau as well. Sorry, buddy. I still really love that Jerry Nadeau came in second at Sonoma earlier this season. So much fun. I was more excited. Oh my goodness, I was more excited to have him coming in second versus me lapping the entire field because I took one less pit stop than the entire field. Like, that was so exciting to like witness. That was awesome. Like, he did it all on his own too. Like, I didn't even help. Granted, to be fair, the AI has a hard time getting around people in the field. Anyway, they just have a hard time of getting around people in Sonoma. I should probably think about pitting, by the way. I'll come on in next lap anyway. We got Michael Waltrip in front of us. We got Johnny Benson, our other friend. He's a friend at heart anyway. So we got very, very tight, actually. Got the, thank you, Benson, for letting me in. Maybe not. Sorry, I have to do what I have to do. Sorry, but Benson, I have to do what I have to do. I don't think I'm clear, am I? No, we're gonna have to do another lap. I wanted to come in now, but I had to wait another lap. Yeah, 10.5 seconds and 35 laps. Like, what can you do? How can you counter this? Like, oh yeah, the stage cautions. Yeah, that bullshit. As we make our way down the pit road, anyway, we got a whole field coming in. All right, so we're gonna go to the very far right. Very far right. No adjustment. That's it. Like, this was insane. We're already 10 seconds ahead of the entire field. Like, how could anyone stop this? You can't. You can only hope to contain him. You can only hope to contain me at this point. It would have to take a mechanical failure to keep me out of this race win, essentially. Which doesn't really happen in this game. And during Daytona, that could kind of happen. As we come out of the pits, we're actually losing a little bit. We could get there ahead of Mikey. We had to be careful with the exit of pit road here, but I shifted to third gear. Whoop, hold on. We're good. As Labonte, I think, just lapped us. I guess he's not coming down pit road. No, he's not. Okay. He's probably going to come next time by, and we're going to take the lead.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Leaders already down in the pits now.
Entering the track ahead.
We're already about to lap Ryan Newman as well. Like, what is this? Excuse me. What even is this? Like, what even is this pace that we have here at Rockingham? I mean, we just took the lead now, but now we're going to get held up by Elliott Sadler, who started in third, by the way. We're already ready to lap him down. And we got Ryan Newman up in front, Rocket Man himself. As we pass Elliott Sadler, we're going to try to get around Rocket Man. Didn't I already lap Steve Park? So what is his lap down number 2 already for him? My goodness, man. As we sail on past him, there's nobody in front of us. We have 15 seconds already. What is this? Yeah, halfway point already, and we're already about to lap the person that won last race episode. Kevin Harvick. Hey, Kevin. I may not be fighting you for the lead this time, but, you know, I think I'm going to lap you happy, Harvick. I'm not sure how happy you're going to feel about that. Now that we have a little bit of clear traffic anyway, as I go way up the racetrack, totally disregarding all measures of how the corner works there. Yeah, 16 seconds is between me and Labonte now. This is just laughably absurd. I don't even know what to say at this point. Besides, this is just going to be an old-fashioned ass-whooping at this point. Can I even lap the entire field? Let's just find out. Like, Labonte's having a respectable race for once. He's actually running in second. I mean, he was having the lead in like Season 3 at Rockingham, the second race of the season, and then he just choked it away, I think, to Mark Martin. As we're about to finally make a pass on Kevin Harvick? For like these cars are gonna be hard to pass because they are like fast cars. Unless I just sail it in like this. Given and yeah, not even close. We let all these laps and all that. So yeah, we didn't lead every single lap. We're not gonna go for the full Grand Slam sweep here, unfortunately.
He owes us one now. Take it easy on those tires. Clear on both sides.
Well, forget about dominating the entire race by a full lap at this point, I think. Just what the hell was that all about, man?
28.70.
So yeah, that went from 16 to 11 seconds now because of what Kevin Harvick did. So we're probably going to go a little bit longer on the stint, which I really didn't want to do, but, you know, what can we do? Like, the tires are destroyed now because of Kevin Harvick doing that. I guess he didn't like, I guess he didn't like that very much. Like, come on, man. It's probably my fault, but whatever, man. According to him.
Still beside you. 20 hold around.
Well, I found these two again. We're going to try to make a very clean pass this time on the 29 car. We do get him. He's going to get held up by his teammate there, which is good news for me, really. Like, see, Harvick, that's how you get around someone cleanly. That's how you get your spot back. What an embarrassment. I slid my tires, and I'm still ahead of you. Like, that's embarrassing. Is Johnny Benson legitimately ahead of Tony Stewart? I'll have to find that out. Actually, it's a good time for me to check, like, how many people have I lapped out? Oh my god, up to 6. Okay, so no. Benson already did come down pit road. Okay. Alright. How bad are you, Tony? Oh, you're really bad. Alright, so now is a perfectly good time for me to come down pit road. I really want to wait another lap, but at the same time, I can't. So we're going to do the final 30 laps on a set of tires. Yeah, that way pit road traffic is empty, and we'll just go do the final 30 laps. Massive speed-wise, anyway. Our goal is to still lap the entire field. I think we can do that. Just need a good stop here, guys. The last race for the YouTube channel colors and that awesome flame paint job, actually. I really like this paint scheme. I mean, I know I rated this with the Eagles car as well. Like, this, just replace the purple with the green. But I've grown to like this livery a lot, though. I like this. As we're back on track, got to be careful about the loose pit exit here. Careful about the loose pit exit, and we're ready to go. Back on track, just like that. We just passed Dale Jarrett, our arch nemesis, making sure he goes a lap down at Rockingham, I think. Wow. This is almost unbeatable. We're still waiting for the rest of the field to come on in. We're down to 5th. We just got to wait for the whole rest of the field to come on in. I think we might be able to lap the entire field at this point. We might. We got 25 laps to go do it, though. I have all the confidence in the world. Like, even after that minor little setback, we can still do it. There the leaders go. Some people have still yet to come down pit road. I'm still leading the race. I.e. Jeff Burton and Jeff Green, it looks like, anyway. We still got a lot of traffic in front of us, because we always do.
Number 42 is still there.
Be very patient, and we go through the field, making Christian for the quality, always being a nuisance. Haven't I always passed you like 5-6 times in a race anyway? And now we're back up to 13, we have 19 seconds between, there's Jeff Gordon! We're going to effectively lap the field as well. We've got Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Labonte in front as well, so they're still there. If we can lap Labonte, we lap the entire field, because some people still have yet to come down pit road. We got Dale Earnhardt Jr. We're racing him to lap him down. Oh gosh, almost. All right, so there's Jeff Burton. He's coming out of the pits. So now it's just a race between me, Dale Jr., and Labonte trying to lap him down. Let's see if we can get them. Like, they have fresher tires than I do, but that's going to be a bit of an issue. But he's been held up by Steve Park. Thanks, former teammate and former winner, for holding him up. Now we got Labonte. We got Labonte, and that's about it. We can do this, guys. We're going to hound him down and lap the entire field. This time, not by stupid strategy, but by freaking raw pace. Like, this is stupid. Come here, Labonte. Come here, buddy. Come here, old buddy, old pal. Come here. Oh, you got a lot of traffic up ahead of you. What are you going to do about that? What are you going to do? Hello? How you doing? It's me, your best friend from like a season ago. You know I tried to help you win races and you couldn't do it? Well, guess what? Now I'm going to put you a lap down because I'm going to pin you up against, well, what formerly was your older brother. And that's it. We lapped the field. Now you know why I said we never wanted to do like the chassis rip or engine power upgrades, right? Now you understand? Now do you understand why I don't want to have the custom setups anymore either? Like, look at this. Look at this glory. We lapped the entire field. I could spend the rest of the race trying to make allies with friggin' Mark Martin. Because, you know, he's a little bit angry as well. From Martinsville, I think, as well, still. But, I mean, wow. What else can you say? If you're the rest of the field, what can you say? Like, this is not the first time I lapped the entire field this season. The other one was Sonoma. It could have been Richmond, and it could have been Texas, but I think I messed up some areas in both those races. Let's see. How mad is Mark Martin actually? Well, I actually don't even know. It never told me. But it don't matter now. We're just going to cruise on our way. Oh, and Earnhardt took second away from Labonte. Sad. If you were Brian France right now, I mean, like, I'm only saying this because it's probably because, like, at this time of the, you know, in this era, Brian France would have taken over at this point. Because I think Bill France Jr. would have still, like, retired still at this universe. But, you know, imagine Brian France, but actually, like, a, you know, a normal person, not like a drugged-up dopehead. If we were Brian France right now, or the chairman, like, the CEO of NASCAR, and you see this, what do? You have a guy that has won literally more than half the races this season, sometimes by like double-digit seconds, or even laps at this point. What do you do? I wouldn't know what to do at this point. Like, how could you stop this team? And if you were Joe Gibbs, who said, screw you, like, we're going to triple the prices on everything for the Alliance, like, what do you do? What do you do? Like, you got to be kicking yourself in the shin at that point, right? I mean, that's the reason why we're leaving as an organization, because we don't have the funding to keep up the operations. Just what do you do? What do you do? Like, if you're like the owner of NASCAR and see this shit happening, like, almost on a constant basis, like I can't even say Max Verstappen domination anymore, because he doesn't win races by laps. He wins it by, like, maybe a minute, tops. Like, what do you do? What would you do? Like, I could just go to a bathroom break right now and still win this race. What can you do? Like, what can anybody do? Coming to one lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. I mean, this looks for itself. Labonte's back in second, by the way. Yeah, go ahead, Labonte. Go ahead, finish ahead of Dale Jr. I really wish you would. Just goes to show that he would win instead of me if I didn't exist in this race. From pole to checkered flag, leading almost every single lap besides the pit road caution, pit road cycles. Like, what can you do? Nothing can stop this fucking team. Nothing can stop us. Let's go! Lap the entire freaking field! What can you do? Labonte got second. What can you do? Honestly, if you were, again, like, all the competitors are, like, befuddled, baffled, just lost for words. What can you do? You can't stop this. You can't even contain it either. Oh my gosh. What a dominating performance. In fact, this one deserves oh yeah. Alright, now I'm in the right gear. This one deserves a Polish victory lap. That's what I was trying to do this entire time. I love the scoreboard actually on the top of the screen. Well, that was just there. Because that's actually accurate of, like, the top 5 running order right then and there. I love that detail. That detail is so good. We don't get that much detail in, like, newer games, sadly enough. It's all about microtransactions and shit, or buggy games that don't work because it's the industry. It's just the industry is just going downhill. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad. We're gonna do it Josh Williams style and park at the start-finish line.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The 56 car really pulled away from the field of the closing laps.
No
It's not the
shit.
most exciting finish for the fans, but I'm sure he's quite happy with the win just the same.
The 56 car has a new friend who he can team up with on the racetrack.
Normally these guys are so competitive that a driver has to work his tail off for every spot. But when you have some friends out there, you can occasionally catch a break. That can help a bunch because every position and every 1/10 of a second counts.
I mean, you can't get any more dominant than this race. What was that? I mean, I know I love Rockingham, but holy hell. I think this race just explains for itself. That's all I can really say about that. I don't even have to say anything. I don't even need to say anything. Just, wow. Like, this car was on steroids today. There we go. We got some popcorn this time for us to add to our trophy collection. We win today in dominating fashion at The Rock. For the 19th time this season, we sing Ode to Joy as the organization is about to come to a close with a 22.6 for the lap time. My God, man. What can we do? We lap the field. Like, you can see the margin of victory is by 1 lap. We lap the field. Just absurd. I lead 86 on the 98 laps. Labonte led 7. He finished 2nd. Earnhardt 3rd. Jeff Gordon led 5. He was in 4th. Jarrett 5th. Tony Stewart 6th. Harvick 7th. Kurt Busch with a respectable 8th. Ricky Rudd 9th. And Ryan Newman 10th. As we take a look at the rest of the field, all but 14 cars were 1 lap down. And the rest are all 2 laps down. Just, what can I do? What can you say this to the commissioner? What can you say? Jeff Green, of all people, actually finishes last, not Jack Spriggs, and I wonder what happened there. Well, it's been one hell of a journey. Their organization is about to close after this race. Before we get to assign our next team. Yeah, there'll definitely be a post about what team should we sign up for. There's going to be quite a few options, actually, for different storylines I could come up with. So definitely want to stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, what a race that was. If you love that lap domination by us once again for the 2nd time this season, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, of course. We're close to getting 500 subs, and of course the 500 subscriber Daytona 500 stream is about to come soon. Since we got 475 now, we're on our way. Of course, hit the Liberty Bell for more notifications, of course. Hit that bell icon, that's why I call it the Liberty Bell. And we're ready to close out the season with already the championship in hand here at Homestead. Let's see if we can win that to make it, I think, 20. Was I right about 19, by the way? I think I was 19. Yeah, I was. Yeah, so we're going to try to win 20 races out of 36 races this season. Yeah, we'll see you guys at Homestead for the closer.